Okay, so we're going to continue on with finding the volume of solid objects, in this case, the volume of prisms. So we're given this problem where we need to explore how to calculate the volume using the formula for the volume of the right prism. Packing carton in the shape of a triangular prism is shown in the diagram below. What's the volume? So we know that the base of the prism is a triangle, and we know that this is the base because it's a triangular prism and the shape is a triangle. We know that the base of this triangle, so we draw it over here so I can write on a little bit better. So this is 2 inches. The height, which is the dashed line in the middle coming down, is 1.5 inches. And the height of the prism is 7 inches. Pretty simple. Erase all this, I can move along. So the base of the triangle, let's say the height is 7 inches, we can solve it. So we get this, again, this V equals capital B times H. Remember, the capital B stands for the area of the base times the height of that base. When we go to solve it here, we know that the height of the prism is 7 inches. And we're going to use this formula here, V equals capital B times H. So capital B is the area of this triangle, area of the base. So that's 1/2 the base of the triangle times the height of the triangle. So B is going to equal 1/2. The base of the triangle is 2. The height of that triangle is 1.5. 1/2 times 2 is just 1, so those cancel each other out. We're left with B equals 1.5 inches squared, because this is inches and that's inches. Inches times inches is squared. Inches squared. So with this V equals capital B times H, capital B is 1.5, and the height is 7, H is 7. So that's simply going to be V equals 10.5. This was inches squared. This is inches. So we got inches cubed. We always end up, when we're talking with volume, we always end up with cubic inches, cubic units. Okay, moving on. Erase this because it doesn't scroll with me, unfortunately. So if we look at this, model it, how do we know which faces of the carton were bases? Faces were bases. So if you remember, it was a triangle, and that went up, and then there was another triangle at this other end, kind of behind it. Now, when we looked at the definition of the prisms, the right prisms, it said that the bases were always parallel to each other. The only 2 sides of this that are parallel to each other are the 2 triangles. So that's why we know that those were the 2 bases, because they were parallel to each other. And the other shapes, the shapes of the other faces, right here, I mean, that's going to form a rectangle. The sides of a prism are rectangles. The dimension of the other faces do we use to find the volume of the prism? So we get the dimensions of the base, so we need the height of that prism. Yeah, the length of one of the rectangular sides. So we need the height. And I'm sorry for my handwriting. So what was the area of the base of the carton? It was 1.5, we just inches squared. We did that on the other page. What is the volume of the carton? That was at 1.5 times 7, which was 10.5 inches cubed. How can you find the volume of any triangular prism? Same way you find the volume of any prism, period. Whatever the area of that base is, times the height. So, let's see. We got to try it here. The volume of the right triangular prism shown is 178.5 cubic feet. Write and solve an equation to find the value of x. Now, I'm going to let you all solve this, and I will check back with you later on in the week to see how well the understanding is. I think I put this as a question on Google Classroom.